has entered.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the Premier League match which happened yesterday, all the matches throughout the week, as well as we also will be doing our predictions on the other games. So let's see what happens. With me today are two Calvos. One is Calvo #6 and one is Visca Basa. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So Calvo 6, you are a Liverpool fan, so can you give us your thoughts on the game?
Honestly, going into the match, I had no expectations. I would have been happy with a 2-2 draw or anything. But after the second goal went in, I knew the floodgates would open.
Yeah, but were you surprised with the result because it was I think nobody expected a Liverpool win and
Absolutely,
especially
it
it
was
being
like watching
seven.
the 1920 season. The
Oh
goals
boy,
don't stop.
who you think was the best player in that game? Because there were like a lot of good players, right, for Liverpool,
For me, it
especially
was
in the forward.
between Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo.
Gakpo. What about Salah? Even he was quite
He,
good.
yeah, he got a couple of assists and a goal.
Yeah. And what do you feel about Man United especially in the position they are right now? Like, what would you say about them?
They're still slightly comfortable,
Hmm.
but with this such an embarrassing defeat, I feel morale is going to drop.
Yeah. And how are you feeling like for the Real Madrid game also coming midweek? Like you all have a chance in my opinion. Like I'm a Madrid fan, so I can tell you to be honest.
There is a chance now that morale is high after such a big win against a big team. But
Yes.
we've also seen the last year also how Madrid defended when they played Liverpool last year after getting the win in the first leg.
Yeah. But let's see. It's a good game. So what are your opinions on the Klopp? Like I think people what do you call always have the unanimous opinion like let's give him time. So would you like opt to give him time or would you like want another manager?
No, I feel he's done so much for the club that sacking him is just unfair.
Hmm. I see. And
People are
what do you
saying they
think?
want him out, but in
Yeah.
the end, they all know that he will manage to at least get us top four by the end of the season.
Yeah, top four I think would be very good like for y'all because especially like the if you take the circumstances into account like everything which happened this season, all the injuries and like all the like moments which y'all had in the lows and the tensions with Chelsea also which they're still going through. Uh, it feels quite good. I think right now to be a Liverpool fan, and I think this victory can spark something for y'all. Not maybe in the Champions League because I think that will be quite tough to like for y'all to come back, but probably like in the Premier League would be like a good thing for y'all in my opinion. So let's see how y'all do in the games coming up. Also, I
Yes,
feel
because
Liverpool really can get on.
we are three
Yeah,
points behind Tottenham with the game in hand, and if Tottenham
yeah.
continues doing Tottenham things, top four is very possible.
Football heritage. Oh boy. And also on the show with us is Mr. Visca Basa, Mr. Calvo, as we like to call him. I think he's currently sort of busy, so we'll get back to his opinions when he's back. Visca Basa, are you present or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Give us your thoughts on that emphatic victory for Man United.
Uh, I'm very happy that Liverpool brought Manu back to earth after their win, and I'm very happy because I'm a Barca fan, and I do not like the way how United said that they will win four trophies this season. I don't know which four, but let's see. They already have one.
They already have a Mickey Mouse trophy in the Carabao Cup. Oh
And they will
boy.
win another Mickey Mouse trophy, that is the Europa League, because they can't win UCL.
Yeah, that's. So, what are your thoughts on Klopp? You think they should still give him time? Because I think one Liverpool fan has already said yes. So, what's your opinion on that? especially on Jurgen Klopp.
If Liverpool fans don't have any problem, even I don't.
So you would like to see Klopp stay, but I think if Klopp has to stay, I think Liverpool really have to back him because with the injuries they have in certain areas, like the midfield seems to be depleted right now, and right back also seems like with Trent we don't know what to expect. But like one week he performs like we saw like yesterday's game, he performed like absolutely spectacular. But then if you go to see like in other games, like against Real Madrid for instance, he was caught out against Vinicius. So I think a right back would be a good position to strengthen it, and center midfield also. Like players like Jude Bellingham also are linked with them. So let's see what happens. Let's also react to another game which happened last week, and that was Arsenal versus was it Bournemouth, I guess. And Arsenal, had an emphatic comeback. I didn't expect it personally. They went down 1-0 in, I think, was it 8 seconds or something? It was absolutely crazy. And at the end of the game, okay, 97th minute, they score a goal and they win the game. And Arteta goes absolutely berserk on the touchline. So give me your thoughts on that game. Vizca Basa, you go first. Oh, Vizca Basa. Lost for words. Calvo 6, you can go if Vizca Basa can speak. Yeah.
Honestly, after the second goal for Bournemouth, I thought that spirits would drop for Arsenal, but they are fighting spirit. Some masterclass substitutions by Mikel Arteta.
Hmm.
He really did learn the best of Pep.
Yeah, and what's your opinion like on the whole Arsenal title bid? Like, do you think they can actually win the Premier League? Because as the weeks go by, even I feel like it's getting closer for them to win the Premier League. It's
Yes,
more possible.
Arsenal's cushion is getting bigger and more comfortable, so I feel they will be able to hold on and secure the title.
Yeah, and especially with players like Zinchenko and like Gabriel Jesus coming in, players who are familiar with Mikel Arteta at Man City, and them coming into Arsenal and like especially I feel Zinchenko, the mentality is brought to Arsenal to like help them be champion, like Premier League winners. I think that's
The
really very
winner's
been admired.
mentality.
Yeah, and we saw even against Aston Villa, I think it was a few weeks ago, they were losing in the same way 2-1, and then suddenly like in extra time they score like two goals and they win the game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What are your thoughts on Man City also? Like that's also an opinion I want to get. But let's get Vizca Basa's thoughts first on Arsenal. So Vizca Basa, you may go. You may speak. Bring the original Calvo. Yeah, we'll get him on the show. He's currently busy. He has a lot of things to do. And that Weldon Barreto, where is the Lady Ray? We'll see. Vizca Basa, are you with us? Or should we move on to the next topic?
I feel Man City, hello,
Hmm. Yeah, go on.
Man City still have the chance only if like they win their games that are going to come. But I
Yes.
even feel that Arsenal also will win. So 50-50. You can't predict the
Yeah, I think
Prem.
this is gonna go down to the wire, but you know, yeah, you can't exactly, and especially Man City also. They are in Europe, right? They are in the Champions League, and they have games coming every week, and such tough oppositions. Like RB Leipzig right now, and other teams also. So we can't predict what's gonna happen also. So yeah, you can say this title race is gonna be split. I think United is comfortably out of the title race. People are giving them a chance, but especially with the defeat they had to go through. I think United are out, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But let's see.
Yeah, United is
So
completely out.
yeah, and then especially hearing it from a Barca fan. Oh boy, seems crazy. Another topic I wanted to touch upon is Chelsea, team which the owners have come in, spent a lot of money. Okay, I think it's the combined money of the owners and the players Yeah, sorry, I think we had some net problems. The combined most in the Premier League, and they've not been able to perform at all. So, what's your thoughts on that, Visca Barca?
I feel that they might come back
Your
next
thoughts on
season with a good
Chelsea
performance.
FC?
Next season,
What do you mean next season?
they'll perform better next season. This season they won't reach the top four. Also, I don't think so. There's no way.
Chelsea. What about
Yeah,
top like Europa League? Is it possible for them?
they can be in the Europa, even in the Conference League.
Hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. I would say that's a good analogy of what's your thoughts on Potter actually? Like, that's also a topic which many Chelsea fans want to speak about, especially with Chelsea losing games and then like they just won yesterday. So, what's your thoughts on Potter?
Yeah, he needs to go.
He needs to go. Like, so you're done with him. You don't want to give him time, nothing. You just want Potter gone and a new manager in. So that's
Yeah, that's what all the Chelsea fans want.
yeah. Your thoughts, Calvo. Even we want your thoughts.
Honestly, Chelsea sacking Tuchel was the biggest mistake they could have made.
Yeah.
I don't think Chelsea will even get into Europe get into Europe spots this season.
Hmm.
The biggest problem is I think it's partly Potter's fault, but he also doesn't have a number nine who can get him the goals he needs.
Yeah, Aubameyang's at the club, but I think Aubameyang has dropped off
I
also.
mean, at this age, I don't think he should be playing top level football.
Yeah, especially in the Prem. Like
He
other leagues,
he
he
has
can,
dropped
but
off
Prem.
massively
Hmm. No, great, fair point. Fair
because
point.
even at Arsenal,
And
like he was
so you think
okay.
Potter should leave?
I think they should give him time till the end of the season.
You think Potter should leave, or Chelsea should
I,
sack Potter once again?
I think they should give him another few weeks.
Technical issues. Yeah, give him
He
time.
should
There
get
was
a
Okay,
another
couple more
problem
weeks.
with
that's your
Chelsea.
analogy. Hmm. And okay, so this is a fun question. Who do you think should replace Potter? Any one of you all can go first.
I mean, the rumors are pointing towards Zidane, but I don't think he's going to come to England.
But I don't think Zidane would actually come to Chelsea. Personal opinion.
I don't think
Like,
he'll
who
come
do you
to
think is
England at
actually
all.
like realistic? Yeah, I think if with Zidane, it's either Real Madrid, it's Juventus, or it's France. I think these are the three jobs he wants. Like, I don't think he'll go for anything else. So, who do you think is
Honestly,
like
with
a possible
Tuchel not
manager?
being
Because right now, if you are talking about options, yeah. Hmm.
with Tuchel not being taken up by any team, I feel like they could bring him back.
But I think it's tough for Tuchel to come back because like you just sack the guy and like his whole
The way they got
reputation
rid
is
of
gone,
him,
and then you try to get him back. It's like
but I
going back
still
to
don't
your ex.
understand
Like,
why
why would
they
you go
got rid
back
of
to your
him.
ex?
One night stand.
That's all because Tuchel didn't want to comprehend with what you call with the bully, and then they had a fallout, and it was not to do with the football decisions on the pitch, like the scorelines, etc. It was more to do with issues off the pitch because Tuchel is a hothead, and yeah, that's what happened. So, Visca Basa, your opinion on who should be the next manager?
At the moment, I don't see that there is any good coach that Chelsea needs. They can bring back Tuchel if they want. They have the money.
Mm,
They just
of
splashed
course.
it on positions they already have good players on.
Mm, point. Guys,
They just need a
who you
good
think should be the
coach.
next manager? Just put it in the chat. Yeah, and you can go on. Yeah, go on.
The only thing Chelsea need is a good coach, and then they can compete in the European titles and the Prem.
Fair analogy. So
Unless
Potter gone. Yeah.
unless they have a good
Who should be the
coach,
coach?
they won't
Who should be the
have.
next coach?
They should try bringing Tuchel back.
But okay, fine. Let's leave Tuchel altogether. Let's go. Let's think about some guy who they've never had. Like, who would you like to see coming in? Except Tuchel. Let's null
Yeah,
and void
as
Tuchel. Let's go for somebody.
Calvos said,
Yeah.
Zidane. There were rumors I had seen on Instagram. There was Zidane. If he comes,
Uh,
then Chelsea have good chances.
yeah. Zidane. What about? I would personally like seeing. I would like to see Diego Simeone come to Chelsea. That would be like fun. His contract, I think he wants to leave Atletico. Chelsea definitely have the money to buy him out of his contract. He only has another year left in the summer. So if Chelsea want, they can stick with Potter up till the summer probably, or sack him right now and get an interim, and then go for Simeone because I think Simeone would be absolute. Like he would make a lot of money in the Prem, and it would be fun to see how he actually lines up his teams. So that would also be good. Another option is Mourinho, Jose Mourinho. That would be absolutely crazy. As a wise man said, my name is Jose Mourinho, and it would be fun to see him in the Premier League. You know, he is a special one, so as people say. So it would be fun to see him. Another manager is Luis Enrique, Mr. Visca Basa. I think you're really, really familiar with him. So I think you would be able to give us a good sight on Lucho. What are your thoughts on
About
him?
Luis Enrique,
Hmm.
personally, I don't think he will come to Chelsea because he, yeah, he won't come
Yeah.
to Chelsea. There is 0.1% chance of him coming,
Okay. So Lucho
even
is
though
an unrealistic option.
he does not coach any
Unrealistic.
team at the moment.
He was just, he left the Spanish job. He wants to get into management,
Yeah,
but let's see,
Spanish
let's see.
team.
Another manager linked is also Pochettino. Somebody in the comment section has mentioned it. So would you like to see Poch take the job?
We've already seen what he has done in the
Pochettino.
Prem.
Yeah, but I think he's done quite good, with Spurs. Like Spurs are, they usually bottle things, like Mourinho couldn't win anything with them. Conte hasn't won anything yet, and Pochettino also hasn't won anything. But he took them to a Champions League final. He took them to top three in the Prem. I think a few seasons, top two also, challenging 1 year also in the Prem. So that
He
also would
did
be a
win
good
a trophy
option.
with Tottenham.
Nobody has a trophy with Tottenham.
No, no, no.
Except
The
somebody
Audi
who
Cup.
won the Audi Cup. I don't know who won. I don't know who won the
That
Audi
was
Cup. He's a,
Poch.
he's a legend.
Gee.
Poch won the Audi Cup.
Uh, yeah, but would you like to see Poch Calvo 6?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, like, Pochettino, he's got the Premier League experience. So I feel like it wouldn't be a bad choice taking a risk. I mean, they risk with so many managers. I think another one shouldn't make much of a difference.
Hmm. Fair analogy. Some Weldon Barreto is saying that Tuchel is going for a La Liga job. Which job, my friend? I don't know. Real Madrid probably because Ancelotti is rumored to leave, especially if he doesn't perform this season. He wants to also, I think, go to coach the Brazilian team. So that also is interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Depends on what clubs do. That's also another whole different thing. So yeah, let's see. I would Chelsea. I think if you want to sort out their problems, you get the manager out, get some a good manager who's a winner. That's the most important thing. I think Chelsea fans want to win something, want to get top four also. So get a proven winner, someone like Mourinho, Simeone, Luis Enrique if he wants to come. If Zidane's willing to come, then get Zidane, in a snap of a finger, because he's a really really good manager. So these guys, if they're on the table, you definitely go for them over Potter because Chelsea have tried to build something, tried to give Potter the keys to the kingdom, and he's absolutely blown it. So yeah, that's done. So guys, that's all we have. All we wanted to get into. So now let's get into our Premier League predictions for this game week. I'll share my screen with everybody, and let's predict each match in the Premier League this season. So this game week only. So I'm sharing my screen. Hopefully, it's visible to everybody. And yeah. So here are the matches. I'll just make it bigger for some people who can't see. Um, so this is our match day 27 in the Premier League. Let's make this fun. The first match is Bournemouth versus Liverpool. So of course we have Calvos 6, who's a Liverpool fan with us. So Calvos 6, I would like to hear your thoughts on this game.
I mean, hopefully another 9-0.
Yeah, but let's look at Bournemouth's result last week. They actually challenged Arsenal, and that was away from home. So what's your
So if
thoughts?
I'm being realistic, I'm thinking maybe a 2-1 or a 3-2 win to Liverpool.
How much? A 3-0. 3-0 win.
3-2.
3-2. Okay, fine. So you're expecting Brentford to score. So not Brentford. You're expecting Bournemouth to score, but at the same time you expect Liverpool to come, pull out through. Fair prediction. Fair prediction. So you're going with what is it? 3-2 to Liverpool. I'll just note that down, and we'll react to these predictions also in the future. So let me just note that prediction down. So you're going for Liverpool 3 and
Bournemouth 2.
Bournemouth 2. Fair enough. Okay, so Visca Barca, your prediction on that game?
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Okay. 2-2 draw. So Visca Barca is going with the 2-2 draw for this game. See, I personally see this game. It's gonna be kind of like that game in which Liverpool struggle a bit because you don't know what's gonna happen. The Premier League, it's always tough to predict what's happening week by week. 1 week a team may perform well, and then 1 week they might they suddenly just drop out. Like what we've seen with Man United, for instance. They've been good, and then they suddenly dropped off. I think there's a glitch in my screen. Let's just hold on. Yeah, it's back. Um, so I think Liverpool should win this game. I think Bournemouth will score. So I think it's gonna be probably like 2-1 to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool is my prediction for this game. So, anyways, let's move to the next game, which is Leeds versus Brighton. So, what's your thoughts on that game? Just name me the winner of the game. We don't need to give a score prediction. Calvo 6, you may go.
With Leeds and Brighton both not performing that well, I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw.
0-0 draw. Fair enough. Visca Basa, are you still there or?
I would say the same thing.
0-0.
Yeah, both the teams.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah, both the teams are very defensive. But no, sorry, not defensive. What am I saying? Both the teams are very good in attacking, but we don't know what's gonna happen.
Not
I think
good in form recently, but then the Prem is unpredictable.
I think Leeds are, I think, in a relegation battle. So I think this game is kind of must win for them because if you see here, Leeds and Everton are on the same points, but Leeds have the better goal difference currently. So I think this is like a must-win game for Leeds. Brighton, I think, are 8th in the table. So this match matters for them if they want to get into Europe. So let's see. देखते हैं क्या होता है. I think Leeds, for me, Leeds will try to beat Brighton, but I think Brighton are doing so well right now at this point of the season that I think Brighton should win this game. I think Brighton will win this game.
Well without Potter.
Yeah, Deserby's taken them to better heights. Under Potter, they couldn't even score a goal for their life, and yeah, I think I'm going current for this game. I think Brighton will win this 2-0. So that's my prediction. Okay, let's go to the next game, which is Brentford Everton. So, what are your thoughts on that game?
I feel Everton and Brentford, right?
Yeah,
I feel like Brentford is going to pull off a 2-0 win.
Brentford. Okay, fair enough. Brentford have good players in their team, like Ivan Tony, and a lot of Danish players also in their team. So it's possible. It's possible.
There are
What's
lots
your
of
thoughts,
players who can deliver
Viskabasa?
the goals.
A
Yeah,
1-0 win for Brentford.
1-0.
Yeah.
1-0 Brentford. And Calvo 6 had gone for a Brentford win of how much? How many goals was that?
2-0.
2-0. Yeah, same thing for me. I think Everton will win football, but I think I'm going to go for a different prediction. I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm going to say that they win it 1-0. Very, very scrappy game. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I had some technical issues. I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry. Calvo 6 is also there. Viskabasa is also back. So I think sharing my screen is not the best option. So I'll just go with the games, and you just tell me, who's gonna win. Let's just do that. Okay. So Brentford Everton is done. Now a very very interesting game. Leicester versus Chelsea. So give me your thoughts on that game and the score prediction at the end. So you want to Viskabasa, you can go first.
My prediction would be 1-0 loss to Chelsea,
Yeah.
because they weren't so good against the last game that they played. They just won because the goal that was
Yes.
scored by Fofana. That was a header. That's all. But if they create good chances, they have a chance to win the
Yes.
game.
Hmm.
So it all depends on
So your
the
prediction.
players that attack.
So what's your prediction for this game? Chelsea to lose, Chelsea to win, draw.
Chelsea to lose, I feel.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What about your predictions, Calvo 6?
With the lack of chance creation that Chelsea have and the goals they are leaking in because of their defensive mistakes, I feel like they are going to lose 2-0.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for your comment. Appreciate it, bro. I have the best beard in the it's good. It's good. It looks good. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so Biska Basa is currently gone. He'll be back. There's been a lot of technical issues in this team, so I apologize for that. I would like to get your thoughts on the game. Chelsea, Leicester, probably the best game of this game week. Mr. Calvo six.
With the lack of chance creation and the leaky defense that Chelsea have, I think they're going to lose 2-0.
Biska Barca. Biska. So let's see what happens in this game. No. Chelsea Leicester has always been proven to be a tough game for Chelsea because they've always gone there and either lost or either drawn the games. They've hardly won games over there. So let's see. Chelsea, with not the best of forms, they'll be coming into this game after the game to Dortmund. So let's see what happens. I'll just go with the other big games. Crystal Palace versus Man City. I think I'm going to go with the Man City win. You can give me your predictions too in the chat, people who are watching this stream. Who do you think is going to win this game, Crystal Palace or Man City? Calvo 6, Vizcabasa, your predictions on this game too.
3-0 Man City.
3-0 Man City, fair enough. Vizcabasa, your prediction? Vizcabasa has technical issues apparently, or he's doing
Uh,
something with his girlfriend. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah,
three,
yeah, yeah.
3-1, 3-1 to
3-1
City.
who? 3-1 in the City. Fair, fair. Next game, Man United versus Southampton. Man United playing at home. Sunday kickoff. Who do you think is gonna win this game?
United 3-1.
United 3-1. Okay. Visca Basa, your thoughts?
So United is playing who?
Southampton at home. They're playing at home versus Southampton. Yeah.
Um, I feel 2-1 victory to United.
Yeah, 2-1 to who?
United.
2-1 to United. I would say United will win this game. Probably, yeah, people will be like, United might lose this game. They've played bad against Liverpool, etc. But I feel Erik Ten will come back. I think United will win this game. My prediction will be 3-0 United. Southampton won't score in this game. They're going to get relegated, in my opinion. So let's just get rid of that. Another important game, Fulham versus Arsenal. Fulham playing at home at their home ground, Craven Cottage. Thoughts on that game? Do you think Arsenal will drop points or will they continue to establish their form?
I feel Arsenal is going to win 4-0 with a couple of goals from Saka and Martinelli.
Okay, 4-0, your opinion. Visca Basa?
Uh, Arsenal win 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, your opinion. I think Arsenal will win, but I think this will be like one of those crappy games which Arsenal have had. So I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Arsenal, low scoring game. And our last match of this game week, Newcastle versus Wolves. So Guys, your scoreline prediction for that game? Newcastle versus Wolves. Yeah, yeah.
With Newcastle dropping points in their last 3-4 games,
Hmm.
I don't think that they're going to be able to get a win. I feel like
Yeah.
if at all it'll be a goalless draw or a 1-1 draw.
Well, let's draw 1-1. Okay, so you're going with a draw. So just give me the numbers, any number.
1-1.
1-1. Okay. Newcastle Wolves. Visca Basa, your thoughts on this game? Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Anyways, I'll get to my thoughts on this game. I think Newcastle are one of the best teams defensively, so I don't think Wolves will break through. Nick Pope seems to be back for this game, so I think that would also be another bonus for them. I think Newcastle they need to win this game, especially with the game being at home. I think they have a good chance of winning this game. So I'm gonna probably go with a Newcastle win, and I think it's gonna be probably like 2-0 to Newcastle, or if not more. But I'm just gonna go 2-0. Visca Basa, your thoughts on the Newcastle versus Wolves game? Would love to hear that.
Uh, Newcastle can win if they play good. Even Wolves just won by a goal, which they played the game that they played last.
Hmm. Okay, so you're going with the Newcastle win,
Yeah, 1-0.
1-0. Okay, fair enough. So let's jot that down. So it's a 1-0 win for Newcastle, in your opinion. So fine, fair enough. So lastly, I would just want your top four and just relegation picks. Just put that out, just for fun. People who are watching, put your relegation picks and your top four. So get to your top four. Go from 4 to 1 so that it'll be more fun and we'll get to know who's the winner in each person's prediction. So I'll go like let's do it like I go fourth, my fourth, your fourth, and then the other person's fourth. So like all three, and then like we eventually go to our first pick in the top four. So let me start off with Visca Basa. Who do you think's gonna finish fourth in the Premier League this season?
Uh, Fourth, I feel Man United.
Okay, Man United, you're going fourth. Okay, top three. Okay, you're going Man United fourth, so let's keep it there. Calvo six, you go with your fourth prediction.
I feel like United will hang on to third place and Liverpool will finish fourth.
Hey, don't tell me who's gonna be third. Just tell me who's gonna be fourth. Okay,
Sorry.
fine. It's fine. Let it be. So you're going for United fourth. I'm also. I think I'm going to differ. I think uh, fourth is gonna be for me. It's tough actually. Spurs, Liverpool, and I think I'll go Liverpool. I think Liverpool will scrape through. So for me, Liverpool are going to finish fourth. So let's go to our next pick, and that is the third place in the Premier League. Mr. Visca Basa, your thoughts on that? Thoughts? Who's going to be third for you? Oh, Visca Basa, legend. He's lost for words. He can't predict who's going to come third. Calvo six, you go. You go with yours.
I think I'm going to stick to United in third.
Okay, United in third. Okay, we'll come back to Visca Basa's predictions. Let's go to our second predictions now. Visca Basa says, by the way, that Liverpool will finish third. I'm just putting that out. He just sent me a message right now via my phone, so don't worry. So let's go to our second predictions. Who's gonna be the runner-up in this year's Premier League fight? Okay, your thoughts first.
I don't think City is going to be able to close the gap and overtake Arsenal, so I think they're going to finish second.
Second, okay. I'm gonna say this goes to the last game week for me. Okay, both teams need to win. Anybody who loses is out. Uh, I think Arsenal, they're gonna lose the game. and in the last minute they're gonna score, and they're gonna win the Premier League title. So for me, I think City are gonna just finish second. It's gonna be one of the best Premier League seasons we've seen, like what we've seen last year and the other things with Liverpool. So I'm
So
gonna go
like a
City second.
modern, so like a modern version of Man City QPR.
Yeah, but I think it's not gonna be that close. I think it's gonna be like in the 80th minute somehow, and they just score at home, and everybody goes absolutely berserk. Arteta doesn't know what to do. He just hugs anybody who's sitting in the dugout, and Zinchenko goes and cries. So I think that's what my predictions are gonna be for this Premier League season. So let's just get to our relegation picks. Let's just make this quick, and then we'll end the stream probably. Guys, anybody watching the stream, like the stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed. So let's just go to the relegation picks. Who do you think is going to get relegated? I'll just give you the 15 teams who are in the bottom. So you can just pick from them. So right now in the bottom of the table, we have Bournemouth who are with 21 points. They are in the 20th position in the Premier League table. We've got Southampton who are 19th in the Premier League table with 21 points. Everton also are with 22 points in 18th position. Leeds are in 17th with 22 points. West Ham are with 23 points in 16th position, and Leicester are in with 24 points in the 15th position. So let me know who's going to get relegated. Just give me your three picks.
I think the current bottom three are going to go down.
Current bottom three. So you're going with Bournemouth, Southampton, and Everton. You think Everton will go down?
Yes. As much as I want the Liverpool Everton matches to continue in the Prem, I feel like they are going down this year.
Hmm. Okay, so you're going with them. I think Bournemouth will get relegated. I think Southampton also, but I think I differ with your pick of Everton. I feel Everton will scrap through, and I feel the team which eventually does go down will be one of the teams which everybody loves, Leeds United. I think Everton will just make it through playing champion football. So that's my prediction. Guys, thanks. It's been a great live stream, Calvo 6. Hope to see you for more live streams in
Definitely.
the future too. So, guys, let's just wrap up the stream. Thanks for watching the live stream. Everybody who's been along with us, it's been a great live stream. Um, hit yeah, hit the like button and subscribe, guys. And yeah, it's done. So, chalo then. Thanks. At least it came properly. Re. All I wanted to say is bye, guys. Bye, guys. Sorry for the technical issues. We'll be back next week. All I wanted to say is bye, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. Ciao.